1, 2, 2. Alright, count to 4 because after inhale. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So, be relaxed. Just take your time. You'll get there. The end of the piece is a long ways away. 1, 2, 1, 2, 5. Okay. After you Google Buddy Rich, all of you have to Google Count Basie and listen to Count Basie's band play. They never played a note too fast, ever. There's some notes they're still playing because they're not done with the music, and most of them are dead. I can't describe it. Just listen to it. They waited so long before they got to the next note, it was painful. And that was so great. Because by the time the piece was done, you were wrung out from just listening to it. And that was one piece. And there's a bunch of guys that were on the road, had slept maybe 2 hours on the bus between gigs, and they got up there and just, it was 5 guys playing like one. And never, ever, ever did they get to the last note in front of anybody else. Right where you hit the beat every time. So that gets you laid back on all of the lines, trumpets, trombones, you two when you come in. We're just in a little bit of a hurry to get to the end. It's like going out on a date, picking the girl up, and escorting her to the back seat of the car. You're moving too fast. Follow? Some of you got 2 doors. It doesn't make any sense to you. I know. It's all right. I had bucket seats in high school. Anyway, let's get to the solo section, please. The solo section. Where's the solo section, please? That'll work.
So,
44. Who's got the first solo? Was 10?
vibes and then tenor.
Vibes. Okay, cool. 1, 2, solo section 3, fall. At all? I mean, you can see her. So Guadalupe's playing some cool stuff. All right? Now, this has just freed up this. So now that your left hand is free, help her play. So give me some little fills. If she's building an intensity, playing a rhythmic fill, you start kicking that, just as you would kick the band in their shop chords. Okay? Because otherwise I can buy a machine to do that. What I want is a human being that will respond to her improvisation. Now all of a sudden we've created music out of nothing. That's what jazz is. Jazz is that spontaneous creation that happens all the way through pieces, but most of the time when there's a soloist and a rhythm in this section, it can go with her or him. All right, let's try that solo section again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that going. But you have 2 appendages left to do something with. Okay? And you accentuate what they're playing. Now, with a horn player, tenor sax comes in next, right? Let's try it with the horn player. When you see him take a breath, play a fill. So when he inhales, you fill up the space. Because he's not playing right then. Okay? Does that make sense? So watch him. 1, tenor solo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're already playing better because you're involved. Okay. Do we have a lot of things to work on? Yeah. No problem. Now, once we get that clanking the right way, we get you clanking the right way. So you're doing the same thing. Okay? If he's agitating, you agitate. If he's playing low and slow, you play low and slow. If he's playing high and fast and loud, then all of a sudden you've got 88 keys here, man. Come on. We didn't just buy 20 for you. We brought the whole set. So change the voicings. Who's the arranger on this thing? Sammy has to go. Yeah, he knows what he's doing, but you don't have to play that voicing all the time. You move it around. Because you might find a voicing that sounds more like McCoy Tyner would play that G minor 7 chord with all the fourths, rather than playing it all like that. So now all of a sudden we've changed the sound. So if he starts sounding like John Coltrane, you can start sounding like McCoy Tyner, and that's much better than you sounding like Count Basie behind Lester Young. Who, what, when, where, these are all names you should know, guys. You should be digesting this because there's a stylistic thing going on that's hugely important. Because you've got great soloists, now let's go with them. Are you digging? Because it's going to be your turn next. Okay, good. Let's go to the second tune.